black light. So the wolf in sheep clothing, he make it appear that he's a righteous person, you know. But there are always telltale signs if you look for them to let you know that he's just wearing a disguise. You know, he's not righteous as he makes out to be. And this is one thing about all the Muslims that come over in this country. See, Islamic society, country, they got their own money system, monetary system. They don't use interest, you know. And they really will do unto their brother as they want done unto them. So they wouldn't, if they don't eat pig, and in the Bible it say don't eat pig, it say that in the Bible. They're not gonna sell you pig if they don't eat it. You know, they made it a crime a long time ago to sell marijuana or hashish, as they call it. The word hashish and assassin come from a guy named Hassan. He was a master assassin, and him and this ninja type warriors, they were hitmen. And if they wanted a king or something hit, they would get Hassan to do it and his boys, and Hassan and them as a ritual before they go and kill who their target was. They would get high, you know, off of some hashish or something like weed, you know, or more potent, and go and hit they who they was supposed to hit. Now this king got word that Hassan was coming after him, so he spreaded flour all around his bed. He told his servants and guards to spread flour all around his bed. And they say if he get me, his footsteps would be captured in this flour, and you could trace him and track him, you know, by him stepping in this flour. So that night they spread it flour all around his bed, and so he went to sleep, but he never did wake up because Hassan had been in. It wasn't no footprints in the flour nowhere. So they said, well, if this weed, this hashish creates super assassins like that, we're gonna outlaw weed. So in Islamic countries, they outlawed anything like that, intoxicants to get high off of. And in the Quran, it states it, and in the Bible it gives you hints of strong drink and, you know, something to get high off of. And in this country right here, it's allowed, and they call that freedom. But actually, it's against God. That's what the word Israel means, against God, because Jacob, also aka Yaqub, was wrestling with an angel of God, which is really God itself, and was wrestling so strong against God that God gave him the name Israel. And the black man think because it says it referenced the children of Israel. No, the children of Israel, the children of Israel is not Israel, but we're under the influence. The parent of us is Israel. They raised us to be like them. You see? So we are the parent of, we are the children of the one who is our foster parent, you know. And we could go into that a little bit more. That I might do it on the next video. But I hope y'all understand where I'm coming from. Now, all these so-called Muslims over here now, you know, Donald Trump might be right. Because not letting them over here. He know they gangsters. Why else they want to come over here where the gangsters is ruling? Using the U.S. funky dollar bill, getting rich off of black people, ignorance of the black, because y'all don't have no, you know, and the Orthodox Muslims, black Orthodox Muslims, thinking they the real Muslims. I'm gonna tell you, the Nation of Islam is the closest you're gonna get to real Muslims, as it is. And in the many branches of the Nation of Islam, the offshoots, the 5%ers, what else? The Nation of Gods and Earth. And some of the Moors, you know, the Moors, I don't know about them because I don't like, because they down with that law, but there's something suspicious about that, but I'm not going to get into that. You know, I'm going to speak very positive of all the brothers that's trying to raise the consciousness of our people, but you got to check into everything. And if you cross-check what I'm saying, you'll see that I'm right. We might come back with one more. So this is Black Light Out.